I believe that whenever people and processes come together, there is bound to be scope for improvement. When people and processes come together, there's bound to be waste. And waste is called muda in Japanese, in the Kaizen terminology. The process of identifying and eliminating this waste is Kaizen. Let me jump onto an example of a hotel. When people are trying to check in or check out, there's going to be some amount of waiting, and this is waste. Trying to eliminate this waiting so that people have to wait less is Kaizen. If you go to a hospital, you have some setup time between two surgeries. Trying to eliminate the waste of setup between these surgeries so that you can squeeze in another surgery in a 24-hour cycle, that's Kaizen. If you go to the government, trying to say improve the flow so that from the time a person applies for a trade license until he gets this license, how do you improve the flow? How do you eliminate all the non-value adding activities? That's Kaizen. So we believe that there is tremendous potential for improvement in the service sector, because the service sector essentially has people and processes. And as I mentioned earlier, when people and processes come together, there's bound to be opportunities for improvement. There's bound to be waste. Yes, the automobile sector has been the pioneer, the leaders in implementation of Kaizen and Lean. Mm-hmm. But that doesn't stop there. It's very important that the service sector takes inspirations from the leaders and adopt it. And we firmly believe at the Kaizen Institute that if you understand the fundamentals, and that is identifying and eliminating waste, the service sector offers tremendous potential for improvement. And the service sector has nothing else but people and processes coming together. And I think that's a great opportunity for Kaizen.